One of my heroes, folks, I hope you've heard of him, the servant of God, Father Walter Ciszek. God willing, he'll be a saint one day. Father Walter Ciszek, he was a kind of a missionary in Central and Eastern Europe in very troubled days under Soviet oppression. And for a while, although he was harassed, he could kind of clandestinely carry on his priestly ministry. And he wrote, "For all of us, it was a necessity to foster the life of the soul, just as much as our daily bread was necessary to sustain the body. For us, through the bread of life, the Eucharist was truly a source of communion with him and with those to whom we long to bring him." Now, then he was arrested. 23 years in the Gulag, the harshest of conditions. He writes that for some of those years, he was able to offer Mass and receive Holy Communion. Someone in the infirmary would sneak a little eye drop of wine, and he would take a morsel of bread in the morning, and he would sneak off, and by himself he knew the prayers of the Mass. He knew the prayers of the Mass by heart, and he would celebrate Mass. And then, though, 5 long years in Lubyanka, where he never had access to the Holy Eucharist. Listen to what he says. "I was deprived of that spiritual food and the powerful reality of Holy Communion. I literally hungered to be able to receive him once again. I knew I desperately needed that source of strength the bread of life would provide, yet I could not have it. It was a hunger of the soul as real to me as the bodily hunger I constantly experienced through those years."